Welcome back. Welcome if you're new to this channel. Today's topic, if understood correctly, can literally change your attitude as well as perception about this world and life as you see it. I spoke of oneness being experienced in 5D reality in my previous videos, and if you haven't watched them, I can link them down below in the description box. And I also mentioned that in this higher level of consciousness, we feel unconditional love for the entire universe as a result of diminished ego. We also spoke of how ego can be diminished or depleted by not attaching oneself so tightly to the experiences demanded by the five senses: sight, smell, hearing, taste, and touch, and also by being kinder, quieter, and silent. So, in this oneness we experience at the high level of consciousness, or at the level we are merged with the universal consciousness, there is no duality. There is only unity consciousness. If you want to know what I refer to as duality, it is the contrasts we see in everyday life. The good and the bad, positive and negative, joy and sorrow, and so on. At times we say there are two sides to a coin. That's duality right there. Love, hate, peace and war, if you want more such examples. This duality is something that we experience or choose to experience in this physical world. When I say physical world, by now I assume you already are aware that we live in a multidimensional universe. We speak a lot about suffering, especially in our last video, which was the English version of Mr. Deegoda Kumara, the Divine Healing Practitioner's live distance healing program. It was discussed being born, falling sick, dying, all that and more physical and emotional states are considered as forms of suffering. So this 3D, or the physical world, or the 3D consciousness, is where we experience such suffering. Pain, whether mental or physical, illnesses are all present in this 3D level of reality. As mentioned already in my video about divine healing, in the 5D consciousness, there is no pain, illness, or the kind of suffering we endure in the 3D world. Now, if you observe closely, the reason for such suffering, grief and sorrow, is because one perceives duality. In the 3D world, when one identifies strongly with ego and tries to separate themselves from others and don't recognize oneness, duality is perceived and suffering begins. As we discussed, duality is a perception of this 3D world, however, not a reality in the 5D consciousness, where everything is a unified whole. In such a reality, in oneness, when you begin to see the unity and interconnectedness of everything, there will be the end to all suffering and sorrow. Peace and love, and I'll talk to you soon.